everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly and today I'm going to go through all of the makeup that was new to my collection in January. I've given everything a fair shot, a fair try to see what works, what doesn't, how it works, and I'm going to tell you all of my thoughts on everything that I got new last month. So if you're excited to see my thoughts on everything that I talked about last month, I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to get right into it. Okay, I'm going to talk about two brushes that I did get new last month, and they are both by Japanese. The first one is an eye highlighting fan brush, and it looks like this. I don't have anything like this in my collection, and I saw it, I was intrigued. I have been really enjoying this. It picks up enough pigment that it does apply a really nice eyebrow highlighter. I really have been enjoying this. I use it every time I go underneath my eyebrow. I've been reaching for this, so this was definitely a good win for me. I also grabbed a 150-degree pointed eyeliner brush. I do use this. I like a more softer eyeliner. I have a couple eyeliner pencils that were similar to this, but I don't like them. I haven't found one that I really liked, and I seen this one and I did grab it, and I'm very happy that I did. It gives me a very nice clean line, and I can use this dry, I can use it wet, and I get the most beautiful liner I think I've ever had from a shadow. So this was definitely a good pickup as well. I'm happy that I grabbed both of them because I use them every day. Another tool that I grabbed this month was the Finishing Touch Flawless Facial Hair Remover. I kept the box just so I could remember. And it comes in this nice little package, and it's got a nice lid. And I've tried the epilators. Those things hurt. And all the reviews are always, oh, you get used to it. No, you don't. So I'm getting older. The peach fuzz is getting out of control. So I grabbed this, and I really, really enjoy this. It doesn't hurt. It does make my makeup look smoother. I feel like it doesn't take any time. I don't have to put special time aside. If I notice I need it, I just kind of grab it and shave my face, take care of it, and it's very quick. And then cleanup is easy too. The top of it just screws off, and it just comes with a little brush. Clean it out, and you're good to go. And I keep this right on my desk, so if I got the mirror in front of my face, I see, oh my gosh, just grab it, take care of it, and go. So I got this at ULTA, and I believe it was 20 bucks, and I think it's definitely worth the $20, and I really enjoy this. Three new lip products that came into my collection are the L'Oreal Signature Rouge. They're a liquid matte ink. I received these through Influencer, free to review, and I'm not a matte lip fan typically. I do wear them, but I'm so picky because my lips are so dry. These I actually really have been enjoying. I put them on. They do stain my lips, which I really like as well, because I always carry a lip gloss or some kind of lip balm with me. And so if the color is worn off, I do just add my lip gloss right over top, and there's still some color there. So these I also have really been enjoying. I reach for them often. I carry this one, which is I've been carrying this one in my purse. Formula is very thin on these. They're not heavy. They don't wear heavy. They don't dry out my lips. And I have been meaning to grab other colors, but we've had storm after storm after storm recently that when I go out, I go to Aldi's and grab what I need, and I get home because the roads are just crap. So I do still plan on grabbing more colors of these because I really do enjoy the formula on them. Some eyeshadow palettes that were new to my collection were the Color Icon palettes from Wet n Wild. I did grab all 4 of them. I have been using them and trying them out And there's one I don't like at all. I actually did give it to my daughter and had to go grab it from her and be like, I need to borrow this for a video real quick. So the one I do not like on my eyes is the Cosmic Collision one. This one I did a review on it. I will link that video down below. These two darker shimmer shades, they applied black. There's no color in them. I mean, let alone there's no shimmer at all. But the purple does not look purple and the green does not look green. I was super disappointed in them. I usually don't have a problem with Wet n Wild shadows, especially since they reformulated, but this one was a total bust for me. The other three, the VI Purple, I enjoy this one so much. I don't have a lot of purples or pinks this tone, and I absolutely love this one. That one, if you don't have purples, grab it. It's only $5. Another one I really enjoy, and I wasn't sure I was going to because it's very warm, is the My Glamour Squad. This one is beautiful. It's got beautiful muted warm tones in it, very neutral, and this is a very everyday look palette that I can go to, and I get many looks out of this. I really have been enjoying that one as well. The Stop Playing Safe, I have worn this a few times. I haven't worn it a ton, but I do like it every time I go into it. The colors are there that I want. The shimmer is there. The mattes all blend well across the board. They all blend amazing. The shimmers are very shimmery, all but that last one. Or all but that first one, I don't like. But if you don't have anything in your collection like these three, I definitely suggest picking them up because they work and blend just beautifully. A blush that was new to my collection this month was the L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Blush in Precious Peach. I like the formula. It wears well. I'm not a super fan of the color. When I initially reviewed it, it was very pretty on the cheeks, and I did wear it a few times. It's very lightweight, almost sheer on my skin, but I was able to build it up. But then with some foundations, it would be almost too orangey. So this one's tricky to use. I have to watch what I pair it with as far as what goes on my face before this. But again, I meant to pick up more shades, but I never got to the store or got to that area in the drugstore to grab it. I did get to Ulta a couple times, but it was like mission shop in and mission shop back out. A highlighter that was new to me from January was the e.l.f. Shimmering Highlighting Powder in Pearl Glow. I usually don't go for shades like this because it's very glittery, but it packs a punch. Holy crap. And I have been dying over this shade. And it's changed my thoughts a little bit on the more shimmery highlighters. Typically, I go for something super natural. This is not natural. But I have been really enjoying this. It doesn't emphasize my texture. And it wears absolutely beautifully. I've been using it in the inner corners as well, on the cheeks. This has been my go-to absolute favorite. I think this might be the newest highlighter that really just hit it out of the park for me. I tried another highlighter this month. I found this at Marshall's. I have a couple of the Stila Heavens Hues highlighters. I found this one, Brilliance, at my local Marshall's, and it was, I think, $7 or $8, and I was like, well, for Stila highlighter, let's try it. It is quite gold. I do have it on my cheeks today. I was able to wear it fairly natural, but it does get quite punchy. You can build it up, but it is a pretty color. It is pretty yellow, so I have to go in with a very light hand with this. This will probably be more used when it gets warmer and there's a little bit more warmth to my face. Right now we're totally hibernating with all of the rain, snow, ice, and sleet that we've been getting daily. So this is a bit, but I do like these highlighters, and the color is very nice. It's very subtle today, so I do like it. A couple eyeliners that I did grab. this month are the Flower Beauty Forever Wear eyeliners. I have Amethyst and Sapphire. The blue is actually on my lower waterline today, and I have been loving the purple. I've been looking for a purple, and I've just been falling short. They look brown, but this one, it really does look purple, and with a black mascara, it really does pop even more purple. I have been really, really enjoying these. They stay well in my waterline and also my tight line. I want more colors. These are absolutely great. In a few products that I have been obsessing over are these Ulta Beauty Youthful Glow everythings. They came out with 3 new products with the Healthy Glow. I have the concealer on today. I am loving this concealer like a lot. I have tried the full coverage concealer Ulta has, and it's too drying, and there's something magical about this. This is a medium coverage concealer, and I love it. It says that it has a luminous finish. On the website, it does say that it has gold particles in it, and I didn't read that when I initially had bought it and put it on my face. I have seen 0 glitter particles at all. They have to be super micro fine, invisible to the naked eye, because I have noticed no shimmer kickback from this. I do have like the It Cosmetics has a luminous finish concealer, and that one looks luminous. This one, it looks hydrated on the underneath the eyes. It blends well, it wears well. I've tried it with not setting, and it's beautiful. I've tried it setting with a couple different setting powders, and it also it just wears well. I love this concealer. I will repurchase this when this tube is gone, and I hope Ulta doesn't ever discontinue this line. The serum primer, same thing. I love the smell still. It really does remind me of a tropical Starburst. I've used this with other foundations as well, and I love this. I don't have something that's super tacky like this, but I really, really have enjoyed it, especially early mornings. You know, just a very light, fruity scent is it's great. I love this. I will repurchase this. I love, love, love this. The foundation. I was super curious about serum drop foundations. I don't have anything light coverage. I don't have anything serum drop either. And I was so hesitant because I've always loved a medium coverage because I do have so much to cover. That light coverage I've tried, and I'm like, I really just don't like this. I have to cake on so much just to get a little bit of coverage that it was never worth it for me. And I'm okay with a lot of my natural skin coming through, my age spots on my forehead, the redness, and just everything on my cheeks that's going on. I'm okay with it coming through. I don't have to have the flawless Instagram face every day, all day. I'm a mom of 4. I'm almost 40. I have skin texture. I have skin issues. It is what it is, and I'm okay with it. I'm very proud of the way I'm aging. I feel like I look better now than I do in high school. So I'm okay with my skin coming through, but lightweight coverage foundations have always, always failed me. This one, I'm obsessed with. Oh my God, I can't stop wearing it. I love this. I think I can build it to a low medium coverage, maybe even just regular medium coverage. Love, 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 love this. It wears so well. I did try it with a bunch of primers, though I will say I think it wears the best with the serum primer, and it might wear really well with other primers that are kind of tacky like that, and I don't have something that's super, super tacky. I have some that are slightly tacky, but not super tacky. So it does wear best with the serum primer. So, but if you have something that's similar as far as tackiness, it'd probably be just fine. I also found that it applied best with the oval brushes. It soaked up crazy with my regular Dome foundation brush. Even though this is quite dense, the oval brushes are more densely packed, and it didn't soak up anything. So oval brush was best. Sponge was like a no-go. And my fingers was okay. The website the website and the box both do say the oval brush is best, but out of curiosity, I had to try it out. They are right. I did try it with One Heck of a Blot primer. I'm looking at my notes because I did take it. I did take notes when I tried it. It didn't build as well, although it wore beautifully with it. It didn't layer. So that one was very much so like a light coverage. The pores were not as minimized as it was with other primers. And it was almost like I had no primer underneath. Not that they were accentuated or anything, but it just didn't fill as much like it did with the other primers. And then after about 4 hours with the One Heck of a Blot primer underneath, it really did start to separate, especially where I do get some oils, which is just very small because I do have dry skin, but it really started to separate and kind of give that cakey look. So I didn't like it with the One Heck of a Blot primer at all. I tried it with the Maybelline Master Prime Hydrate and Smooth. That one, it wore beautifully with. I found that my pores were even more smoothed out, surprisingly, and it built the same as with the serum primer. It also wore well. It held up through the day. I'm a face toucher, and it stayed where it was supposed to stay, and I really, really enjoyed it with the Maybelline Master Prime. I also tried it with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. That one, it clung to dry patches almost right away, especially tight to my hairline, the middle of my eyebrows right here, and then it found some weird dry patches over on my like cheekbones right there. It did cling to some dry patches on the top of my nose and just around here, which was fairly odd. At the 1 hour mark, it did start to blend into my skin really nice, and it started to wear really well. But then the 4 hour mark, it went really bad. It started to dry down on my jawline, and it was just like spreading, and I'm like, oh my goodness. It did almost look like my nose was peeling, like a sunburn at the 4 hour mark, and then right at the hairline, same thing. It looked like it looked like my forehead was peeling from a sunburn. So the pore filling primer, I'm gonna say no, pass on it. I think there was too much silicone, and it moved around my face way too much. So that didn't go well. But the best way to wear this, I think, is going to be with the serum primer or with the Hydrate and Smooth by Maybelline, or maybe something comparable. I know NYX has one, Smashbox has one. You'll just have to kind of play around with it. But I like this. I like this a lot. I will recommend this. I will buy another one as soon as this is out. I will probably have one on backup before this runs out, because this is great foundation. Something else I had picked up from ULTA is the finishing powder lightweight matte finish in Fair to Light. This gives some coverage, but not much. And I grabbed this to try and set the foundation, the serum foundation. I just tried to go with something from the drugstore. I don't have a lot because I found one from MAC I love, and I kind of just stopped looking after that one. So I wanted to find something from the drugstore side. This one, it does give some coverage, but I do think it is beautiful coverage. It's not kapow. I don't think I could wear this on my own and be happy. But with my dry skin, this did not dry out. It didn't crack. It didn't separate. It wore beautifully. I've tried it with other foundations as well that I have in my collection. I've tried it with a thicker full coverage foundation, and same thing. It still wore beautifully. So this, I will probably repurchase this. Absolutely. I really like this. My store didn't have a translucent, but I'm super curious, and I kind of want to get my hands on the translucent of this because this was a good powder. And then in my Ipsy bag, I did get these 5 items. I have been trying out most of them. I have been trying them out all month. This one, I have not cracked this one open. I still have one by my bedside, but I still use this every night before bed. This is my nighttime hand cream. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this. I love this. The lip gloss I have gone through quite a bit. This was the Fluid lip gloss in Elsewhere. It sits right on my table here, so if I'm doing some work or whatever, I will just slap that on, and I've been enjoying that one. The Seraphine Botanicals Crystal and Chrome and Smoky Quartz. I've worn this a few times. I do like this. It does fabulous no matter how I apply it with a wet brush, with a dry brush, with my finger. I love this color. I'm so happy to have this. Still very happy to have this. The eyeliner, I have worn this a few times. I do like this. I still don't know how to say this. I'll leave the name down below, but it's almost a purple, but it's a brown, but it's a gray. It's a very interesting color. I don't have absolutely anything like this. And I'll show you. It's beautiful. It wears really, really well. It's creamy. It stays. It doesn't move. I really, really am happy that they sent this. So I've been enjoying this. And then the Luxie brush, it's a contour brush, right? Yeah, it says that it's a small contour brush. It's flat, but it's big and fluffy, and I have found that I've been using this to set my under eye because it's dense enough but small enough that that's how I've been using it, is just underneath my eye here to set it with the powder. So it's getting use. It's not being used as a contour, but it is being used as an under eye setting powder brush. A skincare item that was new to me this past month was the e.l.f. Hydrating Water Essence. I love this stuff. I have not been using my Tony Moly as much. I've been now using that more at night. But sometimes I still get the e.l.f. out. This one has been my go-to. It's been wearing so great, and it's in the morning, it's such a fabulous drink of hydration. If you have dry skin, find this. I got mine at ULTA. Find it. I think it was $10, $8. I'm not sure. It's worth it. It's freaking huge. It's 5 fluid ounces. This is a must-have. I will repurchase this. I got this for my daughter as well because she has dry skin. And this is amazing. I love this stuff. And now I'm super curious about the rest of the skincare line. I might try some of their other skincare stuff. If you try any of their skincare kits, if you use any of the e.l.f. skincare, let me know down below in the comments what you use. What should I pick up? Because I am super impressed with this one. That's everything that was new to me this past month. I had mostly fantastic new products, some very successful products, and even a couple that have kind of really changed my mind about the general category. Everything from ULTA, hands down, changed my mind. The powder changed my mind about matte powder. The serum foundation drops. I don't like full coverage, but this is fantastic. I love this one. And also e.l.f. I don't like shimmery highlights at all. This is amazing. So those 3 products are really the standout ones for me. I changed my mind. I do. I really like them. The only major dud fail that I had was this palette by Wet n Wild. I gave it to my daughter. I used it once and I didn't like it. So it got booted out of my collection into hers. And after today, I don't care what she does with it. I don't like this palette at all. Thanks for hanging out with me today, going through all of my new makeup from January and final thoughts on everything. Please give this video a big thumbs up, help my channel out. Don't forget to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!